fly? That Notorious guy.
You bet your ass I am. It was a Friday night, and after a rough week of dealing with them suits in the front office, all I wanted to do was curl up in bed for some needed R&R.
Evans, when I'm with you, I feel like we're the only people in the whole wide world.
Me too.
You're right, Puss. I should get back to work. You know, girls, I'm producing a movie about Stephen Hawking.
Ooh, the skateboarder?
Not that I'm aware of. He's a world-renowned physicist. Toots around in a wheelchair. Now let's see who you came up with to play Hawking. Will Ferrell? David Spade? Tim Meadows? Puss, you're just copying the credits from an old episode of Saturday Night Live.
Good evening, sir. I thought you and the ladies might require some sherbet to cleanse your palates.
Good thinking, English. You know, we could also use a little dental floss. Evans here.
Hawking here. I finished reading the script. Not enough sex. Otherwise, okay.
So we cut out the Nobel Prize ceremony and put in a lesbo scene. Done.
Now about casting. I look in the mirror. I only see one face. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Great minds think alike. There's only one name in my list, and that's DiCaprio. I had two ways to locate DiCaprio. Call his agent to track him down with a spy satellite. And me? I don't call agents. Kelly, I didn't know you were in here.
I did.
I got your dinner, Mr. Evans. And Defense Secretary Rumsfeld called. He said the satellite photos showed DiCaprio going into a party. He also said to raise your glass if Veronica's tatas are fake.
Whose party?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. They celebrating their 10th anniversary together.
English.
Yes, sir.
Puss and I are going to a party and we'll need to bring a gift. Hey, rewrap that watch that goes backwards that Johnny Depp gave me.
What am I supposed to do with this pepper steak?
I don't know. Serve it to the ladies.
What for? They just gonna throw it up? I'm gonna eat this meat myself.
I needed DiCaprio or I had no movie. So I had to play it just right.
Hey, it's Robert Evans. You know Matt Damon and Ben Affleck?
Happy anniversary, fellas. I left you a gift at the front door. Hey, but don't open it until Johnny Depp leaves.
I hear you're producing a movie about Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, too bad you're not right for the role.
Doesn't matter. I don't want to do it. I've already played a retard in Gilbert Grape.
Hawking ain't retarded. But who cares? What's the difference? You're too pretty for it anyway, even if it is a guaranteed Oscar.
We have an Oscar. It makes us special.
Guaranteed Oscar, huh? I thought that was only for Holocaust movies. I share a masseuse with Ray Fiennes and...
Hold it, Leah, will ya? Hold it. That woman, she's breathtaking. Wow.
That's Princess Serena. She's recently separated from her husband, the Sultan of Iman. He's the most sadistic tyrant in the Triumvirate area.
One time, he chopped his rival's limbs off and replaced them with donkey legs. Ha 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 ha!
Ooh, I want to meet her big.
Don't waste your time. Ben, Matt, and me have already tried. We're the three hottest guys in Hollywood.
If she's in my bed tomorrow, would you do my Hawking picture for scale?
Yeah, throw in a watch that goes backwards, and you got yourself a deal.
Your Highness, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Robert Evans.
I'll get rid of him, Your Majesty.
Let me guess. You want to show me Hollywood like I've never seen it before. You'd be the 8th man tonight to say that. I'm counting the 2 men who speak in unison as one.
Hey, Highness!
I'm not one of them boy toys, Your Highness. But what I am is a wand, a magic one, who grabs a shooting star and makes it light up the screen the way your smile lights up this room.
I've never heard anyone talk quite like you. You're not like the children who've been hitting on me all night.
Well, playtime is over, Princess. You've just graduated to the School of Evans, and I'm gonna make you cum laude.
Salam. You may now go and listen to Alan Thicke play the piano.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
He once met Mr. Thicke at the opening of a stereo store in our country. Very well, Magic Wand. I have a trick for you to perform. Take me somewhere that won't bore me to tears.
Princess, one thing I promise you. You won't be bored. This royal dame wanted a fantasy ride through Wildtown. The tour guide, my pal Midget, barely 3 feet tall, but just the right size to sniff out talent.
I thought perhaps we'd drive down Sunset Strip with the top down, but this is scandalous.
This is just for openers, Your Highness. Hey, Midget.
Hey, Evans. Long time no see.
Midget, meet the Princess of Iman.
Your Highness? She's a real looker, Evans. Casting her in your next movie?
It ain't like that, Midget. Now listen carefully. I need your best girl for a lap dance. And make sure she's triple jointed.
I got a girl from Cirque du Soleil who can lick her own butt.
No, it's not for me. It's for my lady.
I don't think I can do this.
Hey, Evans, what do you think of the goatee?
I don't know, Midget. I think it makes you look short.
My goodness, Mr. Evans. She's showing me her buttocks. And I like it.
I knew you would, darling.
Evans, you got an IRA? I'm confused about the maximum contribution allowed under current tax law.
Don't gamble with your future, Midget. Put everything you got into a racehorse.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Ride me. Ride me. Oh, yes! Evans, you really are notorious.
And you really are beautiful.
You know something? This makes it all worth it. Going down.
Drunken midgets crack me up. Look at him.
Mr. Evans, do you got some princess in there?
Of course I do.
The police is out here, and they think you done kidnapped that princess.
Sir, may I announce Officers McCloskey and Johnson, and Mr. Salam Farouk Hadash Al-Mohammed bin Atta Ali and his cologne.
He kidnapped her and forced her to have the sex in his bed.
That's a filthy accusation. Salam Farouk Hadash Al-Mohammed bin Atta Ali. We did not have sex in this bed. In the hot tub and the shower, yes. On the piano, under the fireplace, yes. By the carport, the coat check room at Morton's, yes. Coldwater south of Sunset, yes. Coldwater north of Sunset, yes. The shower, yeah.
You already said shower.
I didn't say golden shower.
Salam, I have no more need for you. I am now with Evans.
English, give Johnny Nine Names a DVD copy of The Kid Stays in the Picture and show him out. Damn it. I forgot to tell him I also nailed you at the 99-cent store.
He is a dead man. I declare a death sentence on Robert Evans. A fatwa.
Excuse me, Sultan. We have a fresh set of donkey legs and the man who beat you in tennis yesterday.
Very well. Set up my sewing machine and cue up some good leg-switching music. Maybe some REO Speedwagon.
The Stephen Hawking script is perfect, Mr. Reed, but I just have a couple of minor suggestions.
Fire away, Leo.
I want to change my character's name to Hawk, I don't want to be in a wheelchair, and I want the movie to take place on a luxury liner.
Yes to Hawk. No to wheelchair. Yes to boat. Now, what else?
I've got a catchphrase I want to use. Not in my universe, asshole.
That goes right in the script plus. Verbatim.
Careful, gentlemen. Mind your feet.
Serena, if you want to play dress-up, I'll meet you in the bedroom in an hour.
No, darling. I want to clean. It's something my husband did not permit me to do.
Wow.
There's so many new things I want to try. This afternoon, I shall eat a burrito sandwich.
Oh, Leo, I think I've fallen in love. She's smart, beautiful, and every time she picks up that broom, my blood pressure goes sky high.
She makes my joystick stand at attention.
If you weren't in a wheelchair, I'd put you in one.
With Master DiCaprio's script changes, the budget was grown by $50 million. And that doesn't include Hawk's computer-generated sidekick, Roro.
Damn it, the picture does not work without Roro. We're gonna need some foreign dough.
All of your toilets are sparkling, darling. Now I'd like to cook you dinner. What's your pleasure?
What do you call that dish with clams and bacon and, let me think.
Oh, dear. I can't move my legs. Oh, dear, 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 oh, dear.
I've got it. Clams Casino. While my princess was frying bacon, I was prying bacon. from a fat Canadian investor.
So if I give you the 50 million, could I, have a role in the movie, eh?
Well, we do need someone to play a space walrus. How do you feel about wearing tusks? What gives, Dolly? Why the gold bricking?
That princess is in my kitchen cooking up a mess of shellfish and swine. As long as she's in there, honey, I'm just gonna float. By the way, I saw some Arabs putting the clock under your car. And we out of capers.
Off to the grocery store we go. Off to the grocery store we go.
Arabs. An exploding car. This is a fatwa.
What was that explosion?
It's a fatwa, baby.
I should have known. My husband once gave a man poodle hands just for looking at me. I'm putting your life in peril. I should go.
A fatwa, maestro. You must let her go, or we'll all be killed.
Killed my ass. She ain't going nowhere.
You know, most men would have just sent me away if it meant saving their own skin.
Yeah, but most men wouldn't have eaten them undercooked clams casino. They were terrible. I guess I just have an appetite for danger.
And I guess I just have an appetite for you.
Have you ever seen a man walk on water?
I've seen a man water skiing, very slowly. It gave the appearance that he was walking on water.
Just watch. Sometimes you can capture a dame's heart with charm and movie star looks. Other times it takes a hidden plexiglass bridge. And brother, I had one. Ooh, the princess and I couldn't keep our hands off each other. And they weren't going to let a little fatwa stop us. Or a little stripper who didn't know when to go home. Tag out, Betty. I gotta tell you, Puss, you've taken this script to a whole new level. Don't doubt yourself, Puss. The scene where Hawk learns Space Walrus is his real father, that's pure poetry.
Hey, Evans.
Slash, my boy. Say hello to Princess Serena, my new lady.
Princess? What's new, Bob?
Not much. Doing a movie with DiCaprio. Had a fatwa declared on me, that's all.
Cool. Okay if I use the tennis court?
Help yourself, Slash. Evans here.
This is the Sultan of Iman.
Hi, Salty. Oh, by the way, thanks. Your fatwa has done wonders for my sex life.
Infidel Hollywood Zionist! You steal something from me, I steal something from you!
Anything you want, you can have. Let's switch bank accounts.
Silence! I could not take your life, so I took your star. Give me back my wife, or Leonardo DiCaprio walks with the donkeys.
Of all the situations I'd been in involving women and donkeys, this was arguably the worst. So I assembled my most trusted advisors.
All right, so what are we dealing with here? You either give up the royal skirt, or DiCaprio gets the mule paws.
Midget, dude, there's something different about you.
I shaved off my goatee. Complaints from my lady friend, if you know what I mean. She's all smiles now.
I so adore the company of these colorful freaks and misfits. Evans, don't let the Sultan take me back to a life of dull privilege and lonely single partner sex.
I won't, darling, I promise you. But how do I keep you and save the Star of Hawk? And hopefully its sequel, Hawk 2, The Reckoning.
We should ask a question that all righteous folk ask. WWDD. What would Denzel do?
Or better yet, Tolly, what would Evans do? I'd get the Sultan in a room and strike a deal. Robert Evans style.
The same way you saved Paramount Pictures and got 50% off our drapes.
Princess, call your ex. Tell him Kid Notorious wants a mano a mano.
That's Spanish for hand to hand.
Yeah, thanks, Professor. I got it in context.
While waiting for the Sultan, I met with my skittish Canadian investor.
There's a rumor going around, that, like, our star's been kidnapped by a sultan who's going to attach dog legs to him.
It's donkey legs, and the rumor's completely false. Leo had a fight with some half-ass model. She poked him in the eye with a Coke spoon. He's fine.
Okay, good enough for me then. 50 million Canadian, eh?
No way, knucklehead. You might as well pay me in pesos. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Okay, Bob. American it is.
Who this?
Fatwa!
Bring it round back.
$50 million. Thanks, kid, for making my life exciting, eh? I mean, I can't wait for opening night.
Fatwa!
My check! He didn't sign my check. I invited you here to strike a deal, to negotiate.
That was my opening bid.
Thank God your wife and I were playing Naughty Pirates this morning.
Ha! You should know I was the champion fencer at Damascus A&M.
Oh, yeah? Well, I can take off a girl's panties with a sword and never even touch her pubes.
Mr. Evans, I got your fruit snack. That man ain't got no head! That man ain't got no head!
Here's my counteroffer. The princess stays. Leo keeps his gorgeous gams, and I give you 5% of the merchandising from Hawk, including wheelchair figurines.
You insult me!
You're a loss. They'll be in every Happy Meal in the country. Final offer. 10% of merchandising and dinner with Omar Sharif. But I keep the princess, and Leo keeps his legs.
No!
Not no. Yes. English. Puss. Fatwa me? Well, fatwa you.
Evans, stop, please. I still love him.
And then it hit me. This broad had been using my tool to scratch a 7-year itch.
You betrayed me, Serena.
No, she didn't, you sadistic goof. She was just trying to get your attention. You were too busy cutting off donkey legs instead of caressing hers.
How dare you? Please be more specific.
Your wife likes to clean toilets and have 3 ways with midgets.
Is that true? It is like you read my diary. I have always dreamed of having a menage a 2.5. I just did not know how to ask.
Oh, I shall never leave you again.
I hope I did not cause you too much of an inconvenience, Mr. Evans.
No, not at all. You only took away my lady love, left me with a headless investor, and made me lose the biggest picture of my career. Come by again, will you?
This movie, what is it about?
It's about a crippled physicist who discovers his father's a space walrus.
Sounds like it will be big with the teenagers. I will give you the 50 million.
You bet your ass you will. Puss! Release him! Damn it! I'm sorry, Salty. This thing is always breaking. I'll have someone out to fix it on Monday. Hey, I ain't paying weekend rates for you, you sadistic motherfucker. Guys, I'm going to give you some advice. It's as important a lesson as you'll ever learn. You got yourself a pencil? Well, I'll wait. Okay, now write this down. Any guy who thinks he can read the mind of a woman is a guy who knows nothing. Did you write that down? Good. Never forget it. English, roll film.
Sit your ass down.
Evans here.
Evans, it's Salty. Listen, my bodyguard left some piranha fish in your hot tub when he was trying to kill you. He said your cat was eyeing them, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to sweet little Puss Puss.
Oh, Puss, what a wonderful suggestion. I'm so in need of a warm soak. Ah, the bubbles are nibbling at my
Hey, English, you doing some kind of new dance? Do it to a Latin beat. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got rhythm, English. Wow. Ain't it great?
Hey, let's do